All right. Governor Dr. Joseph, the chairperson of this Northern Corridor Peace Bloc, and the governor of Northern Lake State, honorable governors who are present with us, who have peace partners present here today represented by hundreds, all the invited guests, participants, good morning. Of bringing long and lasting peace in our regions and indeed the entire nations. I am optimistic that the results of this consultative conference on peace and security will be realistic, implementable, and objectively verifiable. But before I could proceed to make remarks on pertinent issues that are up for discussion in this conference, kindly allow me to share with you some basic facts about peace and security in the situation in Ruweng State. This will be a critical backdrop for you as we discuss peace and security issues hereafter. Honorable governors and all participants, Ruweng State has been relatively peaceful since 2015. However, being one of the states that borders Sudan, there has been uncontrollable movements of nomads, armed Messiria, Shanabla, and Palata. They have been plugging to our areas in search of green pastures and water. And as a result, there has been clashes here and there with the local cattle keepers, but the state government have been steadfast in making sure that they have a chance because they're their own source of life. Their cattle is their source of life. We have to make sure that they are protected, and they are also advised not to tamper with normal life of the local cattle keepers. This group have been clashing with us, but we have been doing our best. And with support of our colleagues, the peace partner in Human Civil Affairs, we are able to organize a workshop that brought on board members of this various group. And a youth from cattle camps, some chiefs, and we have been able to talk issues of common interest, issues that affect our peaceful coexistence. And we have been able to resolve and bring forward some strategies that we can use to make sure that we stay peacefully in the region. We allow them to come in and leave peacefully. On the core issue of this conference, ladies and gentlemen, it is always a good thing for progressive leaders to evaluate issues that they had previously identified and prioritize for implementation. And this conference is largely about evaluating the implementation of the mentioned conference resolutions. It would have been essential that the conference is informed on successes, failures, and plausible challenges that could have been impeding the full implementation of the resolution, if any. Nonetheless, I applaud the governors of the 4 states that converge in mention and identify key issues pertinent to peace and security in our region. This very conference is a direct implementation of the last item on the mentioned conference resolution, and it has now come to pass as it was agreed in the conference that there had to be a follow-up conference in Goryeo in April 2015, and here we are. Congratulations, governors. Honorable governors and ladies, and all leaders present here today, the buck stops with us. We carry torches that could shine paths to real, long and lasting peace in our country. Our civil populace cannot go astray if indeed we make a choice that there has to be peace. It is incumbent on us to be sincere to ourselves speak from our heart and ensure that what we say here is filled with honesty and openness of heart. The example set forth by the four governors who championed this bloc is a true semblance of committed leadership. They had to acknowledge that they had to be friends in the first place, that they had to be brothers and sisters who have been given mantle of power to lead and to guide their respective states with support of each other. No man is an island. They had to make sure that they work together. And today, they have brought on board 14 states, including the administrative area. Thank you to all of you. As a representative of a state that did not participate in the mentioned so I would like the Secretary to organize that so that by the time we leave this place, we have all the context of our colleagues, our counterparts, so that they can work, we can work together. Follow up, it's not the responsibility of the governors alone. It's our collective responsibility to follow up on the implementation of every single resolution that we can come up with. Thank you all very much.